Hello everybody, one more day in Salmon Healing, and today I'm gonna reply to all those comments about how to start meditation. Oh, meditation is too hard, I don't think it's for me, I don't have the time, I don't have the quiet time. So these are tips for beginners. If you're a beginner, stick in there because we're gonna give you all those tips for you to improve your Zen time. So the first tip, guys, is where are you gonna meditate? Where is not necessarily the nicest place, the most beautiful place, the beach. We cannot be going to quiet, beautiful places like that. The most important thing is you find a quiet space where you are going to have no interruption. In my own house, if I don't do my meditation early in the morning, pretty much like on the bottom of my bed, literally, I won't be doing my meditation. So in this case, the most important thing, number one thing, is to pick the space that works for you, for your situation. Can be in your closet, can be in your bathroom, can be right on your bed, sitting on your bed, under your bed. It doesn't matter. The important thing is that you make sure that you're not gonna be interrupted. That links you to the number two tip for meditation to be successful, is the time. What is the time of the day that works for you, for your situation? If you're a mom with a bunch of kids running around, you might need to wait for them to go to school or for them to be sleeping. If you are in an office and you start working too early, then you want to maybe meditate on your lunch break. You can go to your car and do your meditation, find a shade area in the parking lot. I've done that before when I was working for a corporation, and it worked perfect for me. As your routine or your lifestyle changes, you have to make changes for your other things that are important for you, in this case for the meditation. So the two more important things for you to stick with your meditation plan is the space, to pick the right space that works for you, and the time that works for you. There's no such a thing as the perfect time for meditation. It's just the same thing for exercise. It's what works for you. Okay, once you have those two taken care of, I would say start slow. So the third tip is to start slow, which means start small. So some people into meditation meditate for half an hour, 1 hour, and then some gurus, some yogis, do for a day, for half a day, and some for many days. Don't aim for big for right now because you're gonna get discouraged. Aim for small. I would say some people out there say 5 minutes. I would say to you, aim for 2 to 3 minutes at the beginning. That's it. And those 2 to 3 minutes, I promise, is gonna make you feel so calm, so enlightened, so empowered that you're gonna want more of that. But don't aim for more. You can put the timer, even for 1 minute, put the timer for 2 minutes, and that's it. Once you have your right time, your right space, and that small time frame, you're already meditating. The number 4 thing is don't worry about not thinking. It's like my mom was telling me, I can't meditate because I'm always thinking. Guess what? Everybody's always thinking. Especially in Occidental world, in modern time, we're always thinking, from the flies we're going by, to what are you gonna eat next, to this issue with your coworker, with your husband, your mother-in-law is coming, whatever. You're always gonna have some thought coming by. But guess what? You are gonna allow that thought or the thoughts to just go by in your mind, and you acknowledge them kind of like superficially and go back into your meditation. Number 5, pick the right meditation for you. Some people are very active and they can't stay still. The walking meditation might work. As you're walking, you're focusing on your breath, and you just keep walking. You can focus on your steps, focus on the next step, and that you're already in meditation. If you are not as hyper, if you can stay still, I would recommend that you sit. You can do a standing meditation, like right here in front of this beautiful tree. I can stand on the tree and just stare at the tree and do my meditation. That actually works fine if you're in the right spot. But for most people, what is gonna work better is the sitting meditation. So you can choose a chair, like the one I have here. You can sit in a chair if that works better for you, and just sit in a straight position. You can place your hands gently on your knees, or you can open your hands and close the fingers, which many believe that it helps you to get into a deep state of meditation, and you go in there. Or you can sit on the grass, which I'm gonna show you guys at the end, my favorite, because I like the connection with Mother Earth and just to feel the grass and all that. That's my favorite thing. But many times, like I said, I've done it in my car, I've done it wherever I am. So once you are in your spot for sitting meditation, once you are in your space, you have to choose what's the type of meditation what you want to do. Because a lot of people talk about meditation and people go like, but what's meditation? Basically, there are the breathing meditation, which is the one I do in my yoga classes, where you just focus on your breathing. You can have the walking meditation we spoke about before, where you can focus on your steps, on the next step, on your body moving forward. You can do guided meditation, which I have. You can scroll down and look at my other videos. I have a few actually quite good guided meditations where you just listen to the voice of the guide. In this case, my own meditations. You just listen and follow. Some of these meditations might guide you to focus on your breath. Some of the meditations might guide you to focus on an image or on a sequence of images, which I do on some of my meditations. And the other thing is you can just do some sequence of visualizations, guided visualizations, which I also do on some of my videos, where you can, if you're going into your spine, you can figure a red light going onto your bottom of your spine, and then orange here, and then yellow here, and green by your heart, and blue here, and you can do that and just visualize those like spinning wheels, which I have one of those too, my chakra meditation. You can find one, you can Google visualization meditation and do that. So pick which one works for you. I would recommend you start with the breathing meditation. If your mind tends to wander too much, you might want to try the visualization meditation or guided meditation. But after that, just be patient with yourself. Know that you're going to have thoughts coming, and that's okay. Okay, we can't really empty the thoughts. It's okay. Just go back to your breathing, or go back to listening that guided meditation. Just don't worry about it. So that will be it. The other thing is try to find a posture in which you're not going to be moving too much, and that's why I like to sit in the lotus position. But you can even do that here on just sitting straight in the chair. You can bring a leg up, and that will kind of like help you not to move too much, not to be fidgeting too much. And once you're here, you can place your hands here, you can close your eyes. And the other thing will be, before you start whatever type of meditation you're going to start, you want to calm your body and calm your mind. And how do we do that? This easiest thing is after we sit, or after we just stay still, to focus on your breath and just do maybe 3 or 4 full inhales and exhales. I always tell my people in my classes to make your exhales longer. When you have a longer exhale, your body really comes down, your spine comes down and roots into Mother Earth. So just kind of do about 3 or 4 deep inhale, very long exhale. As a rule of thumb for me, I ask people to try to make the exhales, the liberating, the exhaling, the releasing the air out, at least twice as long as the inhales. Let's say the inhale takes me 5 seconds. You want to make the exhale 10 seconds, double of time. If you can make it longer than 10 seconds, even better. My goal is to make my exhalings in 1 minute. I'm getting there sometimes, but for now, just try to double your time. Take it easy and go and practice and start now. Pick a space, pick a time, pick the type of meditation that's gonna work for you. Be patient with yourself and just get it done. So this is actually my favorite position for meditation, but that's just me. And again, there's no such a thing as a perfect position for meditation. It's what works for you, what is gonna help you to not be fidgeting too much. To me, if I'm in the easy pose position or in a half lotus, I'm less likely to be moving around and more likely to concentrate. And again, you put your hands, you place your hands gently on your legs. You can grab your index with your thumb And you always want to close your eyes, because by closing your eyes we limit the amount of distraction, and immediately our breathing becomes slower and deeper. So you breathe, for me, you breathe with your stomach. Inhale and exhale. Again, try to make the inhales shorter than the exhales. Exhales aim for about half as much time. So that's all for today, guys. Please revise the different tips for meditation for beginners, and let me know of your comments. Don't forget to like it and subscribe. Thank you.